In that time, you would keep thinking you are the unluckiest person on the earth. And the same thing happened if you don't believe in both of them. That's super easy. If you win a lottery ticket, you could think, oh, this could happen to any people. If you face to an accident, you could think, this could happen to any people. It doesn't mean I am unlucky.
I think that your speech had some very insightful information and really big ideas that can help us form our mindset as we go about every day and deciding your own fate in life. I am Andy from the United States, and I'm here as a volunteer English teacher.
Do you believe in luck? I mean fortune. Actually, if someone would ask me, do you believe in luck? I really struggle to answer and ask, do I really have to answer the question? So, dear ladies and gentlemen, my dear fellow junior Toastmaster friends, this is my first junior Toastmaster speech, and I am Gayanie Navodya from Dewathura Lakkana Foundation. Let me tell you an incident that happened in my life a few weeks ago. I am currently staying at Bandarwal and going to a school in Balakettur. Each day, I have to spend 1 hour to go to school by bus and come back from the school, and it does take 1 hour. So each day, I spend 2 hours on the road to get to the school and come back from the school. In that day, I was in a hurry to go to the school because I was super late and I woke up really late. And I didn't even take my breakfast and quickly got dressed and ran towards the bus stop. In the road where when I was going to the bus stop, there's a tunnel, and when I was passing the tunnel, running, a black cat came across my foot, and I almost fall down. But I managed to stand up somehow and kept running towards the bus stop, and I didn't even look at the cat because I was late. When I went to the bus stop and looked around for the bus, you know what has happened? The bus has already left. I was super afraid and I was thinking a lot of things. Could I go to the school? And in that time, I saw the bus is going by. So I shouted like, stop, stop, I am here. Finally, the conductor heard me and I managed to get into the bus. At that time, the conductor was coming towards me and I was sweating and I was very tired and I was breathing heavily. And I searched for my season ticket to get marked. And in that time, I have forgot my season at home. I was very angry about myself. I started blaming myself, but I paid the bus by money. I was super angry. And when I came to school, I was already late. And all the students in the school were at the morning assembly. In our school, the morning assembly is being held in the ground of the school, and all the students should participate in it. Only I was the person who was there, so I had to get this assembly. Otherwise, I would get punished. So I took out my bag and the jacket I was wearing and kept it in a desk and ran towards the playground. In that time, it was kind of rainy period, and I went as soon as I could. And in that time, the baddest thing of in my life happened. I fall down into a mud pit. In that time, I was really embarrassed. All eyes saw on me. I was looking like a stupid pig who bathed in mud. I didn't even stand up because I was super embarrassed. Finally, a friend came for my rescue. That friend took me to the sink and helped me wash my mud. I was about to cry because I was very ashamed, and she told me, "You had such a very unlucky day." I said, "Yeah, I hope so." In that time, the bell rang, and when we went to the class, it was the first period, and the period was belonged to the mathematics teacher. She came and started teaching the lesson. The lesson was very difficult and I really wanted to understand the lesson. So I took my book and my pen and started writing everything that I could as soon as possible. At that time, I dropped my pen out of the desk all the way to the floor. So I bent forward to pick it up. In that time, the teacher started calling at me. How could you disturb my class? You are doing such a very bad thing and you are taking down the notes while I am teaching. And she started blaming and blaming and blaming. I was confused and I started to answer her. But madam, then she said, no talking back to the teacher. So I didn't tell anything because I didn't want to get in trouble or go to the principal office. Then I took my pen and didn't drop my pen again and kept writing slowly as I could. When the school was over, I came back home and told every bad thing happened to my mom. Then she asked, did you tell me about a black cat? Then I said, yeah, why? Then she said, don't you know the black cats mean unlucky days? I said, I have never heard about it before. And she said, there are things in the world that called lucky and unlucky. You had an unlucky day because you faced the black cat inside the tunnel. I didn't believe her because I didn't want to. And I said, I don't believe you. And then I came back to my room and started thinking, is there something called luck and unluck? I was failing a lot of troubles. Is that because I was unlucky? Then I came to the school and next day I asked for a lot of my friends. They were gathering and chatting. I asked, do you believe in luck? Then some of them were like, yes, I believe. And some of them were like, no, we don't. And some of them like, sometimes we believe, sometimes we don't. And I went to a friend, she was a girl, she told, I don't believe in luck. And I asked, why you don't believe in luck? Then she said, I always fell in a lot of troubles. I never had anything in my life which could be called lucky. Then I said, if you think you are unlucky, it means you believe in luck. So unlucky is also part of luck, so you are believing it. Then she said, I didn't think about it before. And she also was thinking. So I knew I can come to a conclusion from her. Then I went to our class teacher, and he was a male teacher and he was intelligent, and I knew he could answer my question. I went to him and asked, sir, do you believe in luck? Then he was like, why are you asking a weird question like that? Then I said, just because I want to know. And he said, well, there may be a thing called luck, but if you work hard and do your things properly, then you could get to a university and the luck will come with you and luck will follow you. You should not believe in luck until you learn yourself. Then I asked him, sir, if I find 5,000 rupees on the road, does that mean I work hard to find it? If I find a gem or if I win lottery ticket, is that means I was working super hard to find it? Then he was out of words and he asked, what stupid kid are you? Then I stopped the conversation because I didn't want to get in trouble. And then I came back home and kept thinking about this. Is there a thing called luck or unluck? What is this? Or those are just random things happen to people? Then I went to my grandma because I knew the elderly people in Sri Lanka believe about the lots of things than we do. Then I went to her and asked, Grandma, is there anything called luck in the world? Then she said, of course there is a thing. And I asked, could you explain about it to me, please? Then she said, of course I will. And she said, if you meet a black cat on the road, it means you are going to be unlucky that day. And if there is a crow who is crying on a dried and about to die in a tree, it means that day is going to be a very bad day. But if there is a crow crying on a fruitful tree, it means that day is such a good day. And if a lady comes in front of you in the morning with empty handed, it also means you are going to be unlucky. But if a lady comes in front of you in the all the way with full of things in her hand, it means you are lucky. I was super confused. I have never heard about it before. So I thanked her for telling the things and came back to my room, kept thinking, is everything that grandma told are true or not? So what about if I think those are just random things that happen to people? Anyone could get into a car accident, anyone could win a lottery ticket, cause those are just random things. But there was something called luck that so many people believe and so many people didn't. So I had to come to a conclusion that is the luck is true or not. So I came here to tell you about my conclusion. My conclusion is I would explain about it like this. Just think this hand is luck and this hand is unluck. If you will keep thinking about your luck and oh how lucky am I have a car, I won the lottery ticket, I got through the exam, I was very lucky, then the universe which has connected with your mind will always give you things about the luck, and you keep thinking about it and you have started believing luck. When you are started believing something, it always become true because you think everything in your life is luck. And the same thing is the unluck. If you think you are unlucky, oh, I fell into an accident, I am unlucky. Oh, I got robbed, and I lost all my money. So it means I'm really unlucky. I had such a bad day, I'm unlucky. How unlucky am I? Then I or you keep thinking about the bad things. I am unlucky. Why am I unlucky? Oh my God, can't you make me lucky? In that time, the universe always give negative things to your mind, which calls negative things and unluck. And in that time, you would keep thinking you are the unluckiest person on the earth. And the same thing happened if you don't believe in both of them. That's super easy. If you win a lottery ticket, you could think, oh, this could happen to any people. If you face to an accident, you could think, this could happen to any people. It doesn't mean I am unlucky. If you are in the middle situation and you don't believe in luck or you don't believe in unluck, you believe in both a little bit, but you are not going to prove it in yourself and make yourself real bad. So if you are always in the middle situation and keep thinking positive about yourself, the luck or unluck is not the truth. The truth is yourself, and the decision you make is the best thing. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, if you think you are lucky or you are unlucky, just think it's just the way the life goes. If you think you are unlucky, you will be lucky one day, but you have to work hard and be smart about yourself and just trust yourself. So, thank you for listening to my story.